Today, we're going to talk about what to do when you get creatively stuck and how to get over that hump. One of the things I get asked most frequently is, what happens if I don't have any inspiration? What happens if I'm stuck creatively? And that's a really great question. And as someone who writes for a living and helps create content for a living, I get stuck all the time. Okay, you are not alone. I have some tried and true tricks and tips that I'm going to share with you right now that are going to help you get unstuck whenever you need it. The first thing I recommend is that you take a break. If you have been staring at a blank screen or a blank piece of paper or a blank Word document for any length of time and you're just getting more and more frustrated, sitting there continuing to stare at it is not going to help anyone, including you. So best course of action, in my opinion, is to get up and walk away and come back to it later. Now, does this always work? No, because sometimes you come back and you're still stuck, and that's okay. The second thing that I love to do is I will get a fidget. This is not in any way sponsored, but this is my current favorite fidget. This is the Aaron's thinking putty. And I will sit here. It's like the silly putty that we grew up with, guys. I will sit here and get it out of its tin. It takes a minute. Okay. And I will literally just fiddle with it, just play with it and think and not write. Sometimes I'll have my voice note on my phone. I'll take my phone up right here, turn the voice recorder on, sit it here, and then I'll play with the thinking putty and I'll just talk out loud and see if that helps me get past the block that I'm having when it comes to writing. Now, does this always work? No. These tips are going to work for some people and they're not going to work for others. And I need to stop playing with the thinking putty. The third tip that I have for you is to phone a friend. If you are stuck and you have something that you need to write about and you're struggling with it and it's just not coming, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to hire a copywriter or a marketing strategist or a social media assistant. It is okay to hire help to help you accelerate your business forward when you're stuck. Okay. That is if it's within your budget and it makes sense. So we've talked about pausing, taking a minute and breathing, right? Walking away from it and coming back to it. We talked about using a fidget or a distraction of some kind and talking through the problem. We've talked about phoning a friend. One of my other favorite things to do, if you are an auditory person, you talk a lot and writing is hard for you, is to use voice memos on your phone. So you can go into the voice memo app that looks like this, and you can cloud sync them to your computer. You can get them transcribed. You could use Otter AI for this. You could use a lot of different tools. I like the voice memo. You just literally hit the record button and it will record whatever you want to say. You stop it. And then when you get back, you've got all of your voice recordings right here and you can re-listen to them and get them typed out and get your content done. Another tip I have is start thinking of content in more creative ways. Content does not necessarily mean the written word. It could be a video, it could be a GIF, it could be a drawing, it could be all kinds of content. In fact, one of my clients, M. Shannon Hernandez, has the Creative Content Club, which is a really great program that teaches you how to creatively produce content in a number of different formats. It could be a character that you play, it could be all kinds of things. Okay. So when you're thinking about content, think creatively. Think outside the normal box. That will help you stand out. All right, guys, those are all the tips I have for you to break through those blocks when it comes to creating content. I hope you'll stay tuned for next week. We're going to talk about copy that converts. Bye.